A Tale of Two Birds. Huh. What happened?
Heroes and Wonders of Sleep.
Wonders
Yes,
of
sir.
Sleep.
I mean, Wonders
Yes,
of
I have
Sleep.
said Wonders
Tell,
of Sleep.
in that I didn't understand what is dream. That I can't
Okay,
understand, sir.
you are not understood. Okay, what?
Yes.
See, that chapter
Please
is
tell
very
them marks
important
of
chapter.
it.
And I want all of you to
Yes, sir.
understand that chapter. If you're not understood, there is no problem. We can discuss about that. Okay. That we can take up
Yes, sir.
later, that discussion about that chapter. If it is possible, I'll just see if I can discuss. But these classes are very
Okay,
important.
sir.
I want all of you to join these classes, not to miss these classes. And if it is possible, shall
Yes,
we
sir.
have a extra class in the evening, 4 o'clock, 4 to 4:30,
Yes,
or
sir.
4 to 4:40?
Sir.
Yes, so
Yes,
that
sir.
if we cover up the entire syllabus this
Sir,
week,
you can make
what
it
we can
4 to
do
5, sir.
next week, we can have a revision of
Sir, I
that.
have to go out, so I cannot join first.
So Varun is asking me the marks of
Sir.
PT2. Don't worry about marks of PT2. Now, see, you have to just concentrate on your studies. Okay. Nikhil is also asking. Don't
Yes,
about
sir.
all that we can discuss in the evening. Okay. First, you concentrate on your final exam. What is very important is final exam
Sir, time is
covers
4 to
it's
4:40,
the most
sir.
important examination, and that's why we have to have a revision of that examination. I have seen that many boys see in the case of other subjects, direct questions will be there from the textbook, but in the case of English, it will not be the case. Like you have got reading section, you have got writing section, where direct questions are not there from the textbooks. So scoring will not be so easy. So keeping that in mind, unless you improve your English language, you will not be able to score well. So keeping that in the mind, we have to have a revision. Your final examination, since it's a very important, whatever you have scored so far, don't worry about all that. But in the final examination, you have to score very well. So your score in final examination, it will matter a lot for you also. Keeping that in the mind, we'll have a very good revision of that. And since the exams are there after say 10, 15 days, yes, it's a matter of some 10, 12 days, your exams are going to start. So which are chapters are going to be
Sir.
there in the examination, that I will let you know, because though the question paper is ready, I'm just still considering some of whether to delete some of the chapters from both the textbooks. I want to give you 5 chapters. Okay, so 5 chapters which are very important chapters.
Yes, sir.
Which chapters I will decide upon that, and that is the reason why I'm not letting you know now. Okay, I'll just cover up the
Okay.
syllabus, and some important chapters I will let you know, not all important chapters. Okay, so now some of you were telling about wonders of
Sir.
sleep. Wonders of sleep is a very, very important chapter. Okay, and if you have not understood that chapter, I thought, see, some of these I thought I'll share through YouTube. But if you want me to teach, I will teach you that chapter, no problem. But which are stories that I can, I can upload in the YouTube. You can watch that and you can learn that, so that we can have less
Okay.
time since you have missed the classes. Yes, secondly, in the month of December, I was engaging some other classes and others have engaged your classes. So that's why I want you, come out with this one. If you want me to have classes in the evening, I'm ready to engage the classes. Are you ready for that? Or
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes,
ready,
sir.
sir.
We are ready, sir. 4 to
okay, fine.
4:40 will take.
Right. Okay, then in that case, 4 to 4:40 or 4 to 4:30, whatever time. Okay, at least half an hour we
Yes,
can
sir.
discuss.
4:40, sir.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Till the
12 to
time,
5
see,
o'clock.
Start. Yes, sir. Take only one
if it's
hour.
a story, how much time we require, depending upon that, we'll engage the class. Right? So 4 to 4:40, I think that
Yes,
will
sir.
be time for evening. So it will be 4 o'clock. We'll have a class. We'll continue the class there. Okay.
Sir.
Right.
Okay, sir.
Depending upon your this one availability, depending upon the lesson, yes, we'll conduct a class. It doesn't matter whether half an
I
hour,
have to
one
take a
hour,
phone
it doesn't matter.
5
Okay.
sir because
So
of
let's
1
go
hour.
ahead with this lesson now. A game of chance, which is a very, very important lesson. Right? Let's go ahead with this. The title of this story is A Game of Chance. So whenever you go to fair, you must have come across, lucky dip or other such game of chance. So let's study this chapter now. So the title of the story is A Game of Chance. And what is the name of the shop? Lucky Shop. Where they are gone? They are gone for a fair. So every year on the occasion of Eid, there was a fair in our village. So what was there? There was a fair. Where it was there? It was there in the village. And it was because of
So
the
what
festival
is
of
mean
Eid.
by EI?
Eid, Eid. It's a yes, Ramza Eid. So Eid was celebrated only one day, but the fair lasted many days. So on the occasion of Eid, what was there? There was a yes. What was there? There was a fair. Okay, tradesmen
Fair
from
in
far and wide
village.
came here with all kinds of goods. See, Bhunesh says he wants to read, but I'll tell you that since it's an online class, I think we can avoid that because yes, some other occasion we can have that later. So here, traders from far and wide, from far places, they came there with all kinds of goods to sell. Okay, so lot goods to sell. You could buy anything from a small pin to a big buffalo. Here also in Bijapur, during Makar Sankranti, there'll be a fair. So here in many
Sir,
places,
I have
this
written
fair
a
will be
letter
there.
to on
Huh?
that.
Yes,
Sir,
Nitin?
in the test, I have written letter on that occasion only, sir, in the
Okay,
Bijapur.
okay, very good. Okay, Nitin, fine. So uncle took me to the fair. So here uncle has taken him to fair, and Bhaiya who worked for us at home came with us. Even Bhaiya, now who is Bhaiya here? Here is servant. The one who was working at home, he also accompanied them to the fair. And when they went to the fair, there was a very big crowd there at the fair. Uncle was leading us through the crowd when he met a few of his friends. They wanted him to spend some time with them. So here, where they have gone to the fair, and who is accompanying them? The servant is also accompanying them. But the narrator, he tells that he calls him Bhaiya. So uncle was there. Then yes, the narrator was there, and along with narrator, who was there? Bhaiya was there. He's a servant, male servant, but he's quite young. So they wanted him to spend some time with them. Okay. Uncle asked me whether I would like to look around the fair with Bhaiya till he came back. So probably he wanted to say spend some time because he met his friends. So that's why he said, okay, you move with Bhaiya, you move with servant, and he will take you around. I was happy to do that. Probably he was very happy. Uncle, an elderly person. Uncle warned me neither to buy anything nor to go too far out while he was away. I promised that I would wait for him. So, who was with the narrator? Only uncle. Uncle was there with the narrator. Uncle was not there. He made few
No,
of his
sir.
friends when he
Bhaiya.
went for the
Bhaiya.
fair. So here the narrator was quite happy because the one who he can have his freedom, no, he can buy as he wish, he can do as he wish. Otherwise, uncle, no, 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 you don't do it. When you go with your parents, your parents will stop you. No, don't go here, don't go there. They will keep on telling you. Your uncle will also keep on telling you that. And here, somebody who is your friend, if he is there along with you, you'll be very happy because he will not restrict you. You'll not be confined to a particular place, isn't it? So Bhaiya and I went from shop to shop. There were many things I would have liked to buy, but I waited for uncle to return. So he waited for whom? He waited for uncle to return. He waited for uncle to come back. Then we came to what was called the lucky shop. So what was that shop called? Lucky shop. So here the story is very important here of the lucky shop. Okay, where is uncle? Uncle is with his friends. Who is there with the narrator?
Friends.
Bhaiya, the servant is there with
Bhaiya.
the narrator. Where they have gone? They
Yes,
have
sir.
gone to the lucky shop.
Lucky shop.
Ah, lucky shop. Okay. So when I ask you the questions,
Yes.
you can answer the yes, those questions. The
Yes,
shopkeeper
sir.
was neither young nor old. He was a middle-aged man. Now, who is a middle-aged man? Somebody who has crossed 40
Shopkeeper.
and yes,
The
who has
shopkeeper,
not
sir.
crossed 60. So
Shopkeeper
somebody
of
who is
lucky
in
shop.
between 40 and 60 is a middle-aged man. Sir, please tell some to tell in Kanda, okay? ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಹೇಳೋರು ನ್ಯಾರೇಟರ್, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ ನಾವು? ನ್ಯಾರೇಟರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಹುಡುಗ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅವ? ಅವ ಜಾತ್ರೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಯಾರ ಜೊತೆ? ಅವನ ಅಂಕಲ್ ಜೊತೆ ಅವ ಜಾತ್ರೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾತ್ರೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ವೇರ್ ಹಿ ಹಸ್ ಕಮ್, ಸಿ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಸಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಇನ್ ಹಿಂದಿ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾತ್ರೆಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಒಂದು ಶಾಪ್ ಹತ್ರ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಶಾಪ್ ಹೆಸರು ಉಂಟು ಲಕ್ಕಿ ಶಾಪ್. ಅವನ ಅಂಕಲ್ ಅವನ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ರು, ಬಟ್ ಅಂಕಲ್, ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಹಿ ಮೇಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಕೆಲವು ಅವನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅವರು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರು ಅಂಕಲ್ಗೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂಕಲ್ ಅವ್ರ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಜೊತೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರು. ನಾವು ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ ರೈಟರ್? ಓನ್ಲಿ ಭಯ್ಯ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ಓನ್ಲಿ ದ ಸರ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ವಿತ್ ಹಿಮ್. ಯಾರು? ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಅವನ ಜೊತೆ, ಅವನು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡವ ಒಂದು ಹುಡುಗ, ಅವನು ಅವನ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಓಕೆ, now where are they? They are there at the lucky shop. So shall we move on to the story now? So they are there, and here the owner of that shop, the shopkeeper, was a middle-aged man. He seemed neither too smart nor too lazy. He was not lazy. He wanted everybody to try their luck. So anybody can try the luck. So you must have gone to that lucky shop, and a ring they will give you, and a disc they will give you, and then you will throw that disc. So there were discs on the table with numbers from 1 to 10 facing down. All you have to do was to pay 50 paise, pick up any six discs, add up the numbers on the disc, and find the total. The article marked with that number was yours. Otherwise, they'll give you a ring. No, you have to throw it that, and whatever item, yes, you get, then definitely that item becomes yours. Here, this way, there, an old man paid 50 paise and selected six discs. He added up the number of numbers on them and found the total was 15. And then he was given the article. So they will do different ways. So now here the discs are there. They are given six discs. Then you go on adding those, find out the number, and the article which was marked with that particular number, he gets that article. And what was the article now? It was a beautiful clock. But the old man did not want a clock. So what the shopkeeper did? He obliged him by buying it back for 15 rupees. The old man went away very pleased. So here it's a shop, it's a game of chance. But here a lot of, there are so many shopkeepers who do cheating also. In the fair, you have to be very, very alert. You have to be very, very careful. You have to be very cautious. So let's see whether this boy who has gone to the fair, whether he cheated. ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಜಾತ್ರೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಲವರು ನಿಮಗೆ ಮೋಸ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. सो जब आप जब
Sir,
यात्रा को जाते हैं और यहाँ वहाँ पे जब किसी शॉप में आप जाते हैं, कभी कभी चीटिंग भी हो जाता है. So let's see what actually happens here. Then a boy a little older than I tried his luck. So he saw that so many were trying their luck. One man saw one man. Then after that, this boy, he got a comb worth 25 paise. The shopkeeper looked neither happy nor sad. He bought the comb from the boy for 25 paise. The boy tried his luck again. Now he got a fountain pen. So I have read the full chapter. Oh, okay. Now he got a full fountain pen worth 3 rupees. So what did he get? He got a fountain pen. So he got a pen now. Then he tried a third time. He got a wristwatch. And that wristwatch was worth 25 rupees. When he tried again, he got a table lamp worth more than 15 rupees. So this boy was quite lucky. And he was getting one after one the items. The boy was happy and went away with a smile and a good deal of cash. So he got good amount there. So this boy went away. And then this narrator, this writer, he also wanted to try his luck. ನಮಗೆ ಯಾರು ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನಲ್ಲ ಅವನಿಗೂ ಅವನು ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂತು, ನಾನು ನಂದು ಏನ್ ಲಕ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಎಸ್, ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ನನ್ನ ಭಾಗ್ಯ ಸರಿ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
sir, sir,
ಎಸ್.
today in our village there is a fair. Sir.
Next.
Today there is a fair in our village, sir.
There's a fair in your village. Okay, okay. So you can go and enjoy that fair. Okay. And you can remember
Yes, sir.
this story too when you go and
sir.
go around. Okay. But don't get cheated, right? Because here, what has happened ultimately, we'll find that this boy is cheated. So you have to be very, very careful. You have to be very cautious. Okay. Uh, I looked at Bhaiya.
Yes, sir.
So actually, whenever fair is there in the village, you will definitely enjoy a lot. So many shops will be there. You'll go there, you'll buy there. Yes. So he encouraged me. I looked at Bhaiya, and then he encouraged me. I paid 50 paise and took 6 days. So here this Bhaiya also probably failed. This servant also failed. Yes, probably he can try his luck because everybody they were all lucky. They were getting a lot of money. So why not? Yes. So he encouraged me. Ah, do not go to shop. Yes, Atharva. So your friend is advising you, okay, not to go to that shop and get cheated here. Okay. My luck was not too good. So his luck was not very good. I got 2 pencils. The shopkeeper bought them from me for 25 paise. So actually what had happened, he had paid 50 paise, he got back 25 paise. So bad luck. I tried again. This time I got a bottle. Yes, of ink. And that was also of little value. So it was not of much value. So the shopkeeper bought that too for 25 paise. So who is benefited here? The shopkeeper is benefited. I took a chance for the third time. Still luck was not with me. So third time also he tried and then luck did not favor him. I had hopes of winning a big prize. And so Atharva says he's not interested in these games. Okay, let's see. Now you may not be interested because probably here a lot of cheating has taken place. But once you go there and when you see others, probably you'll get. I have not understood the game. I'll explain to you. Don't worry. What is the game? See, in there'll be some shops, lucky shop. Now here it is referring to lucky shop. Some items will be kept. ಜಾತ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಕೆಲವು ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಇಡ್ತಾರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದೆ ನೀವು ದೂರ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ ದೂರದಿಂದ ಒಂದು ರಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಸಾಕ್ತೀರಿ ಕೆಲವು ಸಮಯ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಆಗ ಅವ್ರು ಅದರ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಶೇಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಆ ಟೈಮ್ಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ ಬರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಮೇಲೆ 4 ಬರ್ಬೋದು 5 ಬರ್ಬೋದು 8 ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಆ ನಂಬರ್ಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಐಟಮ್ ಇದೆ ಆ ಐಟಮ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ಸೊ ವೆರಿಎವರ್ usually this kind of shop will be there in the fair. So here is a lucky shop there. So I had hopes of winning a big prize, and he kept on trying his luck again and again, paying 50 paise each time. But every time I got a trifle. So I got an item which was not, yes, which was not of a great value. So it was of little value. So unimportant item got. Yes. At last, I was left with only 25 paise. Again, the shopkeeper showed his kindness. He said I could either play. So, can you see here? Here. See, discs are there. Can you see the disc? So, what they will do, he can pick up the disc and then after that, he can count that 6 discs. He can take that and he can count upon that. And the items are kept here. So, the item, see, it will be marked with some number. So whatever the see, then they will turn it down. They will take out that and they will turn it down. And when they turn it down, then after that, what happens? Yes, when they turn it down, so whatever the number is there, yes, that number, they'll get the item of that number. Okay. It's like gambling. Yes, Ishan, you are absolutely right. It is nothing but gambling only. Yes, very good word you used, Ishan. So it's a gambling only, and or settle the account. Then he said, okay, once more you can try with 25. I played again, and the last 25 paise also disappeared. So whatever money he had, everything disappeared. So some of them they play the cards and all, and they lose everything. They lose everything, whatever they have got. And you see, you get addicted to that, and then it becomes a very, very difficult. What means gambling in Kanda? Kannadದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ gambling ಗೆ? Yes, anybody can tell? Yes, what is it called? Gambling in Kanda.
Sir, Jujata, sir.
What is that? Jujata.
Jujata, sir.
Okay. So people were looking at me, somewhere laughing at my bad luck, but none showed any sympathy. So none showed any kindness or sympathy. They were all feeling nobody showed any mercy. So Bhaiya and I went to the place where uncle had left us and waited for him to return. So what has happened actually, he has been very, very unlucky. So whatever money he had, He had spent it there where in that Jujata. Okay, Satvik says Jujata. Okay. Uh, all right. So people were looking, so he was very, very unlucky. So presently, so uncle, he returned there, he came, he looked at me and said, Rashid, you look upset. So what has happened to you? You are looking very, very upset. And what is the matter? What has happened to you? Okay, I did not say anything. Bhaiya told him what had happened. Uncle was neither angry nor sad. So he smiled and patted me. So uncle was neither angry nor sad. So he was not very angry, or he was neither angry nor sad. And he smiled and patted me. He took me to a shop, and then because he had lost all the money, and what did he buy? He bought me a beautiful umbrella. Then he bought biscuits and sweets and some other little gifts. Then we returned home. Back home, uncle told me that the lucky shopman had made a fool of me. So what actually had done? He had made him fool. How he had made him fool? He had actually cheated him. Yes, he had actually cheated him. Who had cheated him? This shopkeeper was there. He had actually cheated him. So the narrator lost everything. Very good, Nikhil. Yes, narrator lost everything, whatever he had. But uncle felt, sorry for him, and that's why he bought biscuits, he bought sweets. Uncle ಏನೇನ್ ಅವನಿಗೆ ತರಿಸಿ ಕೊಟ್ರು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಅಂಕಲ್ ಅಂಬ್ರೆಲಾ ಕೊಟ್ರು ಬಿಸ್ಕಿಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ರು ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ವೀಟ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಕೊಟ್ರು. Okay, so here uncle told, here back home uncle told me that the lucky shopman had made a fool. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ? He was made a fool. So usko murk bana diya. No, uncle, I said, it was just my bad luck. He says, no, it is not the case. It's a bad luck. No, my boy, it was neither good luck nor bad luck. So who was very smart? The shopkeeper was very smart. Yes, in our village there is a fair. Okay, fine. But uncle, I saw an old man getting a clock, a boy getting two or three costly things. See, actually, what has happened here? Uncle reveals that. See, actually, the man, old man, and then the boy, they all are one. What they? They all are one. You don't know, child. Uncle say they were all friends of the shopkeeper. Who were they? They were all friends of the shopkeeper. And what do? They were playing tricks. So they have played the trick. जुआ राइट अदरवाइज सिंह जुआ जुआ मीन्स गैम्बलिंग वेरी गुड हाँ जुआ जिसको हिंदी में हम जुआ बोलते हैं आई थिंक इवन कंडा ऑल्सो दे कॉल इट एज जुआ राइट सो हियर दे वर ऑल फ्रेंड्स ऑफ द shopkeeper. They were playing tricks to tempt you to try your luck. So they were trying to attract, they were trying to tempt. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಜುಜಾಟ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಹಾ ದೇ ವೇ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಟು ಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು to make it convincing, right? So, in order to convince him that he can try his luck, they were trying to attract his attention. So, probably he got tempted there. ಅವನಿಗೂ ಮನ್ಸಾಯ್ತು ನಾನು ಆಟ ಆಡೋಣಪ್ಪ ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡು ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಮಗೂ ಸಿಗ್ಬಹುದು सो वो सोच रहा था कि उनको इतना पैसा मिल रहा था तो मैं भी पैसा कमा सकता हूँ तो यहाँ पे क्या हो गया वो गैम्बलिंग ही हो गया ना और उसने सोचा कि वो बहुत लकी है मैं भी लकी बन सकता हूँ पर वो उनके आदमी थे जुगार इन जुगार मराठीमध्ये जुगार म्हणतात बरोबर दे वे प्लेइंग ट्रिक्स यस so they were playing tricks to tempt you to try your luck. They wanted your money and they got it. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ದುಡ್ಡು ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಇವನಿದೆ ಇವನ ಹತ್ರ ಏನ್ ದುಡ್ಡಿದೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಖಾಲಿ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಹೂ ವಾಸ್ ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ ಯಸ್ ಶಾಪ್ ಕೀಪರ್ ವಾಸ್ ಕ್ವೈಟ್ ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಬಟ್ ಹೂ ವಾಸ್ ಫುಲಿಶ್ ಫೆಲೋ ಹೂ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಫುಲಿಶ್ ಫೆಲೋ this fellow, not Atharva. Huh? Yes, Atharva will not be a foolish fellow, isn't it, Atharva? Though he will go to the fair. So, who was that? The
Narrator is
narrator.
foolish, sir.
Uttar Karnataka's. Right. Yes, sir. Atharva is going to be very smart today when he goes there to the fair. And he can narrate his experience when he goes around and watch. Yes, sees all that. Then he can narrate his experience. Okay. So Pune said that he wants to read. So you can narrate your experience during the yes when you visit the fair. Okay. So they wanted your money, they got it. Now forget about it and don't tell anybody of your bad luck or your foolishness. Yes. Uh, Yes, so with this chapter is over. So you can just go through the exercise which is there. Complete the following sentences from memory, choosing a phrase from those given in brackets. Okay, so if you have got, you can do the exercise which is there at the end of this lesson, and we can
Sir,
discuss.
shopkeeper tricked him because he want money, sir.
Trick, yeah, he wanted a money. So anyway, you want me to discuss this question answers, or yes, or yes? Let's see here what is given
Sir,
there.
we can discuss.
Later we will solve, sir.
You can just solve it, and then after that we can discuss about all these question answers. Okay, those which are very very important one. That
Okay,
I
sir.
want all of you to write the answers for all these questions. Okay, if you have got any difficulty with any particular question, we can discuss about that. But this before that, what is very important? Answer the following questions. You can go to that here. Complete the following sentences. We'll discuss. Okay, Dash was held at the time of Eid festival. These are all very easy. So a big show was held at the time of the Eid festival. So there was Eid festival. What is the
A big
A
answer?
big
fair,
fair,
sir.
sir.
Sir,
A
a
big
big
fair,
fair.
sir.
Yes,
Fair
sir, a
was
big
held.
fair,
A big
sir.
fair, sir.
Fair. So fair ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಜಾತ್ರಾ. See, here when the questions are there, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಹಿಂದಿ में भी बोलूंगा. अभी fair का जात्रा. Right? Or right. Let's go to the next one now. Tradesmen, traders, businessmen, vyapari. Okay, they came to the village with all kinds of goods to display, to buy, to
To
sell.
sell, sir.
To sell. Sell
To
ಅಂದ್ರೆ
sell.
ಮಾರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ traders.
To sell.
Yes,
Two,
Varun.
sir.
Those who don't know, I mean, those who don't know English, yes, now I can talk in Kannada also, there's no problem. Question answers, yes, you should know about that, right? So these traders, जो businessmen है ना, वो गांव को किसके लिए आए
To
थे?
sell.
जात्रे. Very good. So they came to
To
sell
sell.
their goods. Why did they come? They came to sell their goods. Okay, very good. Uncle told me
Me,
dash while he was away. Not to
not
buy
to buy
anything, not to go
anything, sir.
anything, not to talk to anyone. So what is the answer here? Uncle
Come,
told
putta,
me.
putta.
What did he say?
Not to go anywhere, sir. Not to go anywhere.
Now tell
Sir,
me what is the answer? Whether not to buy anything or not to go anywhere. So what is the answer here?
Not to go anywhere, sir.
sir,
Huh?
Not to go anywhere, sir.
Not
sir,
to.
not to buy anything, sir.
So the right answer is not to buy anything. Okay, not to buy anything. Now the owner of the lucky shop wanted everybody present dash to play the game, to win a prize, to try their luck. So those who
To
wanted
try their luck.
what he wanted?
To,
Yes.
Sir, to
If
try
to
their
try
luck,
their
sir.
luck, sir. To
he
try their luck.
wanted to try. See here in the book, see to play the game is also correct, and to try their luck is also correct. But in the book, what they have given is to try their luck. So that's why you have to write that one. Okay, to try their luck. So what is important there? What is given there in the book? That is important. Fine. Let's go to next question now. The first time I took a chance, I got. So what did he get at the beginning? What was
Two
that he got?
pencils, sir.
Two
Two
pencils.
pencils.
Very good. Pencils. Uncle told me that the shopkeeper had made a fool of me,
Full
a
of
good profit, friends with
Full of
many
me.
people. What is that? Uncle said
Full of
what?
me.
a full of me, sir. Oh, a
Full
full
of
of
me.
me,
Full
sir.
of me.
Now Athar says a full of me. Who said? Athar is going to fair. Yes? Athar, are you going to fair? Who is going to fair today?
I will go in
You will go in the evening.
evening,
Okay,
sir.
fine. So you should try to speak more and more.
Evening there
I'm
is
asking you to.
Today in
Yes, you
my
should.
Sir, what
village,
is
Jatra,
Ratha
sir.
called?
Jatre.
Sir, what is Ratha called in
See,
English?
wait, see, there's no problem. You can go on adding some Kannada words also if you are not able to remember that word. Jatre is fair. Okay, some of these key words you should be able to remember, right? So what we are going to do in the
Sir,
evening? Yes, we'll take up
what is
next.
Ratha called in English?
What is it?
Ratha Teru.
Ratha, chariot. Ratha is a chariot. In some of the
Okay.
fairs, Rathotsava will be there, isn't it? Chariot, they will take out the chariot.
Yes, sir.
So, chariot.
Evening there
Yes.
is
It is there
chariot
in your
pulling, sir.
place. Very good. Chariot.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Right. Good boys. You all talking and all. I'm very happy. But today evening there is going to be a class. Are you going to attend that class? And today evening we'll take up the eighth chapter from Pact with the Sun. And what is the title of the story? A Pact with the Sun. Okay, shall we take up that in the evening?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Okay, sir. I'll try.
Yes, sir.
Sir, you can
Take,
take it
sir.
for annual
Yes,
exam
sir.
also.
You can take, sir.
Sir, will you
Ah,
upload that
and
video in
I'll tell
YouTube,
you
sir?
one thing. As far as annual exam is concerned, what is there in the syllabus that see the question paper is
Sir,
set,
evening.
but I'm just trying to make it simpler for you.
Sir,
So I'm
is it
just
turn
planning.
to sir, evening
Tell what
time,
is that?
sir.
Yes.
Please turn to exam called
Sir,
annual
please tell the
annual.
pattern of the paper, sir.
Yes. What is that? Tell me what is that, Satwik?
Sir, please tell something about the pattern of the paper of the T2, sir.
Okay. Okay. Fine. This is a term ending examination, so it's a final examination.
Without showing.
And the pattern of the examination, I will discuss about that in detail today evening. Okay, if you want me to discuss in the evening, I will discuss in the evening. But remember one thing: there'll
Live
be reading
class or
section,
in
there'll be
Sir,
writing
which
section,
time you
YouTube class?
as it was there earlier, as
Excuse
it
me,
was
sir.
there in the
Sir,
pre. Yes, it was
sir,
there.
in the
Periodic test, it was there. No,
sir,
second periodic test. Same
no,
pattern will
sir.
be there in the
No,
final
sir. I
examination.
have sir. I have one doubt.
Yes,
Sir,
Kundeshwar,
did you
what is that
check
doubt? Yes.
the English Feb? Sir, in evening we get live class or YouTube class, sir?
See, if you want me to engage the class, I will engage the class. Otherwise, YouTube class, which one you prefer?
Sir, live class, sir. Sir, live class.
sir, live
Live
class.
class. Okay, live class. It will be there.
Yes, sir. Live
Sir,
Okay,
class,
time,
sir.
live
sir.
class. If you want 4 o'clock, we'll have that. So be ready at 4 o'clock.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
right?
4
Yes, sir.
o'clock, no,
Yes.
sir.
Sir,
And
which time
anyway,
start
I will
the
inform about this in the
sir?
live class. Okay.
Sir,
Okay,
which
sir.
time
Sir, sir,
class
class is
time,
on
sir?
4 o'clock, no, sir.
Okay. Don't worry about that. See that you can check. ಏನು ಹೇಳು ಏನು ವರುಣ್ and later on see at
Class time,
whatever
sir.
class will be there in 4 o'clock later when I engage, I'll be engaging, maybe those boys who have not understood later on will pick up all that in detail about them. Okay, boys. Okay, so today we'll take up the lesson A Pact with the Sun in the evening. That's a eighth lesson, right?
Sir, I will
The
try to
A
attend,
Pact with the
sir.
Sun. Yes, Varun, tell.
Sir, I will try to attend, sir, but upload it to YouTube, sir.
I'll upload it to YouTube. Don't worry about that. Okay.
Sir,
Okay,
evening
sir.
time class time, sir.
Yes.